Hello, today is going to be days 66 and 67 of my daily journal. Um, Yesterday was Friday. It was an alright day. I did the normal dropping off of my brother and the other neighbor's kids, and going to work. Normal stuff. Got to work and did did the dishes, prepped whatever needed to be prepped. I was just doing deliveries and same old, same old. Nothing crazy. Um, it has officially launched, so I think I'm alright to talk about it. Domino's now has stuffed crust pizza. It launched this week. And they gave me some cards. They gave me a couple of them for me to give to friends and family. I myself am not supposed to use them. I'm not going to use them anyways. But they gave me some cards to give to friends and family for them to get like a special deal on it. But yeah, stuffed crust launched this week. I've been seeing it, pop up throughout the days, every now and again. It's real interesting. It's a brand new menu item, so it's a brand new menu item, but also this is like a soft launch. It's not like super advertised right now. This is kind of it's getting around by word of mouth type thing, and then they're gonna do a like advertisements for it. I think that's how this is gonna go. But yeah, it is now out. Yeah, and like I said, I was just doing normal stuff that I normally do on a Friday. I was able to get out at a reasonable time, which was nice. I think I got off actually like at 5:30, which is kind of crazy. And then I came home. My dad had made steaks, so I had a steak, and I was just here doing what I normally do, watching videos, catching up on games on my phone and all that stuff. I gave a couple of cards to the neighbors. I gave a couple of cards to the neighbors that whose daughter I take to school. The other ones that are, well, if we're looking this way, they would be to the right of us. And also a couple for my brother and my dad. Then I got one left over. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that one. That was just kind of sitting there. But yeah, that was yesterday. Today was a busy day actually. It was pretty busy from like 12 until I got off, which was sometime around like 6. I don't know, 6:40 maybe. Sometime after 6, but before 7. It was busy the entire time, and like at some point I just I stopped going out on deliveries because I had to finish the prep list. I needed to restock all of the pizza cheese and make 4 buckets of sauce, because there was basically none, and I had to do that, but I couldn't because we were constantly out on delivery. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, from 12 until the time that I got off, it was nothing but like constant delivery after constant delivery after constant delivery, And even when I was getting towards the end of my shift, even when we were having all of the drivers there, it was still like, you take a delivery, come back, take a delivery, come back, take a delivery, come back. Like it was busy, But yeah, and like I said, with me constantly going back and forth from delivering, coming back, and then basically immediately leaving, I did not have time to finish the prep list um, uh, before like the rush happened. Um, I did go up to my manager. I'm like, hey, would you like me to just not be on the road and just make sure to finish that or to make sure to get that done? And she's like, yeah, that'd be fine. And so I was off the road for a little. I was off the road until I restocked all of the pizza cheese and I made 4 buckets of pizza sauce. And yeah, that was that. It was a pretty busy day. Made a good amount of money, so that's always something. Tomorrow, tomorrow's Sunday, last day of the week, and just see how that goes. I have Monday, Tuesday off. Tuesday, I have an appointment for the new medication. The new medication got approved, and so Tuesday I'm going to go and get my first infusion of the new medication, and we're gonna see how that goes. Infusions, I've already done infusions before with a different medication, so I know what to expect. So I'm not really worried about that. I just, the big thing is, how am I going to react to the medication? How are things gonna go once I start the medication? Things like that. And I'm gonna have to start keeping some very detailed tracking of now, from when I get the infusion till as time progresses, and see what's changing. Is anything changing? Is some things getting better? Some things getting worse? That's really what I gotta be looking out for after I get this first infusion. But yeah, I am going to be starting the new medication in 3 days on Tuesday. And so that is something. In other news, I have been gaining some weight, which for normal healthy people, saying that they've been gaining weight would be a negative. For me, that is a positive. It's a big positive. Me actually putting on weight, and like I can see it. I can visibly see it in my body. And honestly, I just look fatter, which is perfectly fine by me, But like a couple of days ago, I weighed myself, and granted, it was after I had eaten food. I had eaten dinner. It was after I had eaten dinner. Day was over. I had eaten dinner. I was at 145. Highest I've ever seen myself. Today, when I got home, I had weighed myself, and I was at 141.6. So about 142 pounds. And, that was after a day of, that. So it does look like my weight is slowly climbing up, which is good. That is good news. Actually putting on weight is good for me. Other stuff is kind of staying around the same ballpark, but at least my weight is going up. That is a good thing. But yeah, I already talked about how crazy today was. New medication yesterday, putting on weight. Yeah, That's that's all that I really got. Um, I was thinking about asking for like a week off from work, which really it wouldn't be a week. It would really be like 4 to 5 days, which is the a majority of the week. I already have 2 days off for sure. Recently, I've been getting 3 days off, which is nice, and yeah. So it would really either be just like 3 or 4 days off, but I would like to just have. I've been thinking about having, just a week off. I think it would be nice to let my body kind of just relax and not really do anything for a week, not have to worry about work or anything for a week. Um, I potentially could maybe go take a trip somewhere, or you know actually be able to go out on a weekend to do something, either by myself or with some friends. I would finally have a Friday and a Saturday off to be able to do something like that. I've been thinking about going to this like bar slash arcade over in Deep Ellum. Been thinking about going to that. Not as of recently, but yeah, just like maybe on a Friday if I get off early enough, and I'm not like too tired. I can come home, take a shower, and go get ready and head out over to Deep Ellum and go see see what that arcade's about. Clubs aren't really my thing. I've thought about maybe a bar, or maybe like a more upscale type of drinking place. But for one, I don't know any. I would have to look some up and find one that I think would be nice to go to. And then, it would just be going to one of those places, and I don't really know what I would do. It would really just me being out. And the thing with those like bar type places is like you would kind of just be sitting there, not really doing anything. I'm not like a pickup artist or anything, and furthermore, as I said earlier, I'm not really gonna be going for all that. I'm not gonna be trying to pick up anybody. At least with the arcade place, I could be going and playing some games, having maybe a couple of drinks, and if anything happens to happen, like if somebody happens to come up to me and talk to me, or I end up talking to somebody somehow, then that's fine by me. But I think I would prefer to go to the arcade slash bar place, just because I would be doing something. I wouldn't just be sitting at a bar watching videos on my phone or something. Like, I don't know. Just to me that seems kind of weird. Just going out to a place like that, just drinking. There's nothing. I wouldn't say there's anything necessarily wrong with like drinking alone, but it's more so the fact that like I would be going out to a place like that and literally not be doing anything. I would just be sitting there watching videos on my phone or listening to music or doing something. I wouldn't be talking to anybody. I wouldn't be trying to approach anybody. Like, that to me seems a little weird. Which is why I think for me, if I were to go out and do something kind of like that, I would prefer to go to that like bar / arcade place. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts about it. But yeah, that is everything. So, thank you for watching, anybody that watches. Thank you for commenting, anybody that comments. I do read them, I do appreciate them, and I do hope that everybody did have a good past couple of days. And if you didn't, I hope that tomorrow is better for you. Tomorrow's my last video of the week, my last shift of the week before I get a couple of days off. And before I get my first, infusion. Things right now are they are all right. They could be better. They could be worse. Right now, I'm working. I'm having these desires to go out and do stuff. And I'm putting on weight, which is great for me. And while things could definitely be better, I do think that they are good. And honestly, I'm fine with things being good for right now. Obviously, I do want them to get better, but right now I could be doing a whole lot worse. I could be doing a whole lot worse. So I'm actually very, very happy for that. But yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. Next video is tomorrow. Yeah. And so with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.